the Labour Party or the Conservative Party. Because, by and large, I think the vast majority of people try and dismiss or attack things which they don't understand.
Some people on the streets, though, are quite aggressive, aren't they?
Yes, I mean, I've taken issue with people that that beg aggressively on the streets on occasions, but the vast majority aren't. And some of the sort of rather crazy reports that you get in the tabloid press about people on the streets who beg and pick up £200 a day is absolutely rubbish. I mean, I've stood on the streets and begged. I've spent from 8 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock at night on Charing Cross Station, decked out in a cassock and photographs and Christmas music, and then I only raised 700 quid, and I mean, I got everybody on my side. You can't, and then, I mean, you have to carry 200 quid in small change away. Unless you've not got your truss on, you won't manage it.
Do you agree? Sometimes people say that it's an easy option for a lot of people. They'd rather do that than anything else. And you mentioned excitement before. Yes. A lot of kids come down from wherever they are, and they think it's exciting to do it.
Well, of course, it's exciting to come to London. I mean, if you're going to run away from home, you're not going to run away to Chipping Sodbury or Scunthorpe, are you? I mean, you're going to go somewhere it's interesting. And London is the most famous place in the country. And when people come in, they find it's interesting. And anything goes in London. And you can get away with anything. Almost, anyway.
Should we give, you know, if you walk down the Strand in London, or if you walk around Charing Cross, or as you say, what's known as the Bull Ring near Waterloo, lots of people, and now, I mean, if you're walking outside Harrods, that seems to be a great place now that people go. Should you give money, or should you turn...
I usually do, yeah.
You see, I do, and I was told off by one of my... He said, what do you... I said, well, I can't not, you know.
Yeah, I do.
And he said, well, that's just you feeling
I mean, what's a quid? What's a quid? I mean, it's nothing, is it? I mean, I used to go down to the South Bank most Monday evenings, and I'd go down there, and there are these people lying around and being around. Lots of them were sort of K-eyed, you know, out their minds, but and what money they'd had, they spent on drink. But then I was looking at all these people in the restaurants at the National Theatre and the Festival Hall, and they'd spent more in one night than people that I work with get in a month, some of them. You know, so what's a pound?
Is there an answer or not?
Well, I think we probably... Yes, there is an answer, I think, and I think if we had a more caring society, and I mean that fundamentally, nothing to do with government policy on caring the community.
All of us.
Yes, if everybody was a little more concerned about other people and less concerned about themselves, then we might. But because it's society that produces the problems, it's society that produces what we call homeless people. They don't, you know, they're not just born out of nothing.
Homelessness isn't the problem. The problem is not being able to sort of fit in or not being able to...
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate that homeless people are called homeless people. Because once you give somebody a title like that, if you say somebody's homeless or he's a drug addict or he's an alcoholic, you then presuppose the solution to the problem. You stop him being homeless, you stop him drinking, and you stop him having drugs. Then he or she, you've solved the problem. But it's not as simple as that at all. You've got to get behind what, in fact, gives the manifestation in the first place. And most of the people that I know that are homeless are not homeless just because they haven't got somewhere to live. They're homeless because something has radically gone wrong in their lives.
Will you be carrying on getting out there in the street? Or what?
I plan to, yes. Yes, I do.
Derek, thanks very much indeed. I might come with you one night. Why don't we do that one night?
You do that.
Yeah, we'll do that. Ladies and gentlemen, Father Derek White. Thank you. OK, let's go on, and Andrew Weston is back. He's got another poem. It's called Two Worlds. Rather good for you, actually, Derek. You'll enjoy this. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Andrew Weston.
Like everyone else I know, there's more to me than meets the eye. There's more in I than I can see. There's more in me than ever I'll reveal. There's a world inside I'm just discovering, a world of wondrous feelings and emotions that are reflections of the world I've loved and lived in, of the people and the places I have visited, the experiences, the events, the tragedies and excitements, when all that mattered was that moment when the majesty of life impressed itself upon me. Two worlds, two beautiful, inspiring worlds that I am blessed to colossally contain in this scarcely 6-foot frame, 90 pounds of everything conceived, a walking, talking, thinking, playing, not just saying, but doing individual, that's done and said a lot, that's often not been so favourably received. But ho, that's life, I guess. You win some you lose. But like the Olympian ideal, play up and play the game. The game's the thing by which I will become the king.
Oh, that was That was so lucky, Derek, wasn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
Andrew Weston Webb, and beautiful. That was called Two Worlds. Now, continuing with our classical sort of, what's the word? Upmarket sort of... Cultural evening. Cultural evening. Is that thing better? Cookie, look after him, please. For goodness sake, right. Would you please welcome Patricia Spiro, who Patricia's been here and played her harp for us before. She's back with Tim Wheater and Stuart Better. Yes, okay, good, fine. Stuart Gordon with an original composition. You're not going to cough through this, are you?
No,
please.
Promise,
Okay,
promise.
this is for harp, flute, violin and percussion, and it's called Mistral. Please, take it away. Terrific. Fantastic. Thank you very much indeed. That was lovely. I was trying to work out where the drummer was. I didn't know you were sort of doing two parts at once. That was marvellous. Thank you very much indeed. You didn't cough much.
I didn't.
You didn't cough much. Right, just before the guest, just before the break.
Contract.
No, I know. We're going to have to pay you more if you cough. Just before the break, what name of prison officer is more familiarly known? Familiarly known? What? I don't know what you put on yours, but anyway, is it nuts, bolts or screws? Call us on 0891 48 49 50. The lines are open until midnight on Sunday. We'll be back for the final part after this.
Jack back! 50, 50, 50! The great taste of Mars hasn't changed. We've just made it smoother. Mars, same great taste, but now even smoother.
Go. They're suggesting with all this stuff about fibre that pot noodle is some sort of fatty food, like roots. But this is what people who eat fatty food act like.
Oh, I feel so fibrous.
Would you like some more leaves? Go. Whereas what people who eat pot noodle act like is like this. So how can pot noodle be fatty food? It's too gorgeous. Go.
I feel like chicken tonight, chicken tonight, chicken tonight. I feel like chicken tonight, chicken tonight, chicken tonight. I feel like chicken tonight, chicken tonight.
Oh, I could murder that tasty new chicken tikka.
Oh yes, I feel like chicken tonight, chicken tonight.
Driving Rock, 38 classic tracks for the open road, including Bad Company and ZZ Top. Driving Rock, 38 classic tracks on one great value double album. Cher, Spin Doctors, The Cards, and Whitesnake. Driving Rock, available now at a great price from Global.
This is the Australian Institute of Sport. Everything here is dedicated to the development of world-class athletes, even their diet. So, together with Kellogg's, they created Sustain, the first cereal designed to help meet athletes' nutritional needs as part of their balanced diet. Delicious multigrain flakes, sultanas, apple and almonds. Sustain, designed for an athlete's body, good for everybody. New Kellogg's Sustain.
It's incredible what some people will do for money. Luckily, when you're young and bank at Barclays, all you need to do is this.
Ah, dear, dear, dear. Tiring, very, very tiring. So, 16 today, is that right?
No.
I thought somebody said they were 16 and worked for a bank here. Who? What?
Sarah's 16.
Oh, Sarah's 16. Give her a nice round of applause. Whoa! Only just old enough to stay up and watch this. You know that, don't you, Sarah? Only just old enough. Luckily, it's been cultural tonight, hasn't it?
But those two were for the back.
Those two over there. These two over here.
These two. Lisa, I don't know what her name
Yeah,
is.
okay.
They're kind of interesting,
Are
aren't
they?
Yeah.
You've been... Yeah, I see.
Well, they all this whole after
Is
the
it
bank
really?
here.
Yeah, okay.
It's this guy has come in with about 6 women. It's amazing.
Obviously, he's got something that's more available than you.
We
right,
know
okay,
not what it is,
over
though.
here we go. What are we doing first? Competition, okay. Who? Here we go. By what name are prison officers more familiarly? What?
Familiarly.
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 Okay, I'll do it. Hang on. I'll do it.
Do it with your tongue.
By what? By what name? Do you see that tongue?
I can never say that word.
By what name are prison officers better known? Is it nuts, bolts, or screws? And you could win a holiday for 2 people in somewhere sunny. All you have to do is ring us on 0891 48 49 50 until midnight on Sunday.
Fantastic.
It is, isn't it? It is. Cook, how you doing, babe?
Wonderful, thank
Wonderful.
you.
Let's get a long shot of this terrifically stylish cookie tonight.
Elegant.
What is the largest species of sea lion?
That's a Stella sea lion, and it grows over 3 metres. Well, it can grow over 3 metres.